Yo, 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 what is up, guys? Hope you guys have a lovely day so far. So, we're back on F1 2021, as you can see, doing a 50-cent race around Mexico this time, doing something a little bit different. So, doing another social race again, like we did a few weeks ago at Imola on the what I did in the 25%. This time, we're doing a 50-cent race. So, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoy it than I do, so I'll appreciate it a lot. So, just doing our formation lap at the moment, just getting our tyres warmed up. So I decided to start on the hard tyres instead of mediums because we had to use three types of tyres, softs, mediums and hards, the whole thing. So some guys are on mediums and hards, I think, the rest of the field. So I decided to start on the hards. So I thought, if I get rid of the hard tyre, because it's the slowest tyre in the game, you'll be alright. It's useful for the race, but it might be safety cars and all that kind of stuff. So in this race, so lining up on the grid in 18th on the grid at the back of the field. There was a short quali, but I decided not to. I decided to go around and practice, so I thought I'd start at the back in 18th. So 5 nights are out at Mexico. 50-cent race, and away we go at Mexico. Trying to get an okay start, trying not to get damaged. So, just trying to stay out of trouble and hopefully go from there. So, coming towards turn 1. Just taking it nice and tidy. And make sure... I've decided to sit back and watch. And I decided to go from here. I think I overtook this person. I did overtook this person. So, he's on the hards as well. And then Walcott, ahead of me, he got damage in that race. So he got damaged there. So his race is kind of ruined already before it kicked off. So I got past him there. So just don't want to get held up. So now I need to try and catch the rest of the train to make sure I don't lose time. Doing okay so far, not a bad first lap. So just trying to stay with the rest of the field by the end of the first lap. So I'm starting on the hard tyres because you have to use three types of tyres. So hards, mediums and softs. So if I didn't use the hard tyres, well, I don't know what happens later on. So maybe, I don't know, I have to wait and see. I don't know, nothing happens really. I don't know, I have to wait and see on that. So anyway, on to lap 2. Coming towards turn 1. So these guys ahead are... These guys are having a battle. That's fine by me. So my plan is go on the hard tyres, as long as I can. Then go on to the mediums, about halfway. Then go on the softs for the last 10 laps. That's kind of my plan. Or something like that. So I managed to took the Alfa Romeo at turn 4. Lucky I got past him there. So that's up to 15th right now. My apologies. So now I've got to try and catch the rest of the field. So coming through here, Henzo Wolf is DNF'd himself. And that brings out the virtual safety car. So first virtual safety car of the race. So that's okay for me because I can just... I am minus on 1 lap of fuel, you can see on the screen, because I'm just trying to save weight trying to lose weight a little bit. So, and I know it's going to be safety cars. I thought I'd get rid of 1 lap of fuel. So coming towards the last turn, virtual is ending. So I decided to continue on the hard tyres. I only lost a second, but it's not too bad because some of them are pitted anyway, so it's all right. I'm into the top 10 right now, so not a bad first 2 laps. Because some of them are pitted under the virtual, so trying to get rid of the hard tyres, or maybe the I don't know, something like that. Or some of the guys with mediums might continue. Maybe some are continuing on hards, like I am. So I decided to continue on hards for hoping to get to that 11, so I can pit in for mediums. That's kind of my plan, really, for this race. Just trying to catch up to the train right in front of me, in the middle sector. So I'm guessing my teammate got crashed in the middle sector. So my teammate got crashed. So I'm the only one in his team. So it's random teams. So it doesn't matter which team you're in. So this is who. So my teammate got crashed out. So yeah. So not a good race for him. But hopefully he goes well next time. Maybe soon, or maybe F122 when it comes out. 118 or one. I think it's 119. I think it's 119.9. It's the fastest lap at the moment. I think some on mediums. So I've just done a personal best, a 21.0, if I get that right. So sorry about that. So I got DRS from the guy in front of me. That guy set the fastest lap on 1:18.7. So I think that's the soft tyres, or it could be the mediums, I'm not sure. So I've got DRS here, trying to get closer. I decided to go for the, well, I mean, I wasn't expecting to go for the move here, because I was too far back, and I got into a spin. So I was a little bit annoyed of that, but it was kind of my fault anyway, so I know it wasn't his fault. I was a bit too far back anyway, so... And then luckily, this guy in a Ferrari got DNF'd, crashed out. It brings out a safety car. So that saved my race a little bit, so not too bad. So thank God, so that wasn't a bad, okay choice. So I asked Jeff to check if there's any damage or not. So I asked him right now.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
So it turns out I got no damage, so that is a good news for me. Yeah, so that was my fault there. So I wasn't going for the move, but it turns out there was a door open. I thought there was an opportunity. So this is a tricky choice to go on mediums or stay on hards. So I decided to continue for one lap to think about it. I thought I might stay on the hards. Well, I mean, I've still got another 5 laps to go onto the mediums. So it is quite tricky. So a lap later, I decided to come in to go on the mediums till hopefully another safety car like lap 15 or something. But that'd be cool. So I decided to go on the mediums. Nice pit stop there. And also I'm saving fuel at the same time. So it is going up and it's saving a little bit, so it's not too bad. Franco got rid of 1 lap of fuel, because I remember last time I did this, I had like loads of fuel in my tank, so I thought, oh, I should have got rid of it, but I decided to get rid of it just to save weight a little bit. So now we're coming towards the end of the safety car period, at the end of lap 6 of this race. The field is bunch up. Just make sure I don't get damage or get a 5-second penalty. Because if you hit someone, you get a 5-second penalty. Felt kind of a bit harsh there. So luckily I didn't get a penalty for that. So luckily, so I can continue my race. And then we're back under racing again. So on that 7 right now, on the mediums, just trying to hopefully maybe like 8 laps on the mediums, maybe that would be quite cool. It might be another safe car, so I thought, why not? So coming towards turn 3, there's a nice train in front of me, so maybe some few places along the way on that battle for the top 10 or something. So it is bunch up, so just trying to be careful through here. Try not to get damage. They go side by side, but I was like, okay, this is gonna get very interesting. So I'm trying to be careful through the middle sector, through here. Just trying to stay with them, hoping we don't get damage and all that. Coming towards the stadium section now. I decided to go for this move here into the stadium section. It was side by side. Luckily I managed to get through into P14. So luckily I got through on that at the end of that 7 into that 8. So not a bad move there in the stadium section, so I'll take that all day. Now my next one is the Mercedes right in front of me. The one I got spun earlier, 4 laps ago. Yeah, it was kind of my fault anyway, so it wasn't his fault. So I'll try again on at the end of this straight on towards turn 4. Without the DRS, well, we've got no DRS this time, so I decided to use my EOS a little bit. I decided to go for the move here, braked a little bit too late, but luckily I managed to hold the inside, and luckily I got into P13. So it was an okay, luckily there was no contact this time, so it was absolutely fine. We're coming through here, got another driver who's out of the race. Just gone past me there. So I was surprised there wasn't a safety car for that, or a virtual. I was surprised for that. I don't know why it's not a virtual, so it's a bit weird. So a lap later, on lap 10, skipped for 1 lap. It's doing my personal best. Just trying to catch the McLarens up ahead of me for P10, so I should be okay with that. So coming through here, yeah, I've got a 3-second penalty. So kind of a bit harsh there, but I don't know what to say about that. But I think the first one was a bit harsh. The second one was a bit harsh. I think it feels like those 3 are a bit harsh for me, but I don't know what to say about that. So yeah, 3-second penalty on the time. Nothing to say really. So I decided to continue what's in front of me, try catching McLaren, so hoping see what happens from there. I am a little bit annoyed, but it happens really. So now I'm coming towards the stadium section in Sector 3. I am doing my personal best. I am definitely catching the McLarens now at the end of lap 10 of this race. So I got the DRS from this guy. Got the EOS a little bit. Done my personal best. 3 tips quicker on that lap. Got the DRS. So I decided to see my EOS a little bit. So coming towards turn 1, I am definitely getting closer. So I thought I went for the move here, and then suddenly I got spun again. The second time in this race. So I'm kind of annoyed. I'm kind of a little bit annoyed again. So it feels like I was alongside him, but he didn't give me the space. Because he didn't give me the space on turn 1. It feels like he didn't give me space there. If I used a little bit more EOS, I would have been just ahead of him. But oh well, happens really. And then suddenly, when I came around this middle sector, this guy's got crash out as well. When I come through here, it brings out another safety car. So 2 safety cars now in this race. So I was checking, Jeff, if I have damage or not.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
So it turns out I got damage. So that is a little bit annoying. So what I gotta do is fix my front wing, and also maybe new mediums, I'm guessing, if I try to get to lap 26 or something to go on the softs. So I decided to skip for 1 lap because there's no guys in the pit lane, so I thought I'd just go past them in case I don't get held up in the pit lane. So yeah, so I got damage. So the first incident was kind of my fault. And the second one was, should have got me a little bit more space there. So I come into the pit lane to fix my front wing. And of course, new tyres as well. Why not? New mediums. I thought I'd go for new mediums again. Why not? So yeah, so I'm kind of annoyed at myself, but I didn't give up from there. But it's still not halfway of the race yet. Still on that still on that 13. So yeah, so it turns out kind of at the back of the field again, but it's fine. I'm okay with it. Now coming towards at the end of the safety car period. well, let me just no, just skipping it right now to the end of the safety car, end of the safety car period. In P13 right now, so front wings all fixed, new medium tires, and so let's see. Well, luckily the safe car saved me twice from that spin, so and damage as well. So I was lucky there. So safe cars saves bacons right now. Well, bacon means you save my bacon or something. So safe car saved my bacon twice. So on the way again, back to racing it once again. This bit was quite weird because I don't want to go 4 wide at turn 1. So I decided to back out, and then I decided to switch to the inside, and then I went to give him space on the outside. I managed to took the Alpha Tauri, but the McLaren, yeah, he's got a good exit. So a little bit tricky, but I thought I had a chance. I thought I was going to go for it there, but well, I don't know. I think I should have backed out a little bit, but it's okay for now. So I'm still in P12, so I might have a chance for a top 10 here. So, and then this guy got spun, so that got me another free place. This guy was a little bit weird all over the place, so I decided to get a good exit here. A little bit ERS, what I don't want, but I managed to stay around the outside, and I managed to get into P9 right now. By the time I got to the stadium section, so I'm into P9 right now. By the end of that 14 of this race, this guy's pitting for some reason. I don't know why he didn't pit under the safety car, or he might have damage or something. I don't know. Maybe that's why. He might have damage. I don't know. Yeah, so into P8 right now. Just trying to stick with this Ferrari because I know he's quick. So I thought if I stay with this Ferrari, I should be fine. Hashtag's made a mistake at turn 3, so it got me another back into P7 in this race. So if I stay behind this Ferrari, because I know he's quick, because I race him a lot, and I know he's quick, same as the Hashtag as well, he's quick as well in the Aston Martin. I know these two are quick, so if I follow these two, they can pull me along to catch the leaders and all that. Yeah, look at that, they're clearing away already, so just trying to be careful not to get a warning, so or penalty or something, I don't know. So Hashtag got me a pass here. I decided not to fight that much because I don't want to lose time, so I thought if I net him through, that would be okay, because I can have, maybe it's I'm not sure if it's DRS, but because I have to wait a lap later, I don't know. So yeah, so on to lap 16 right now. Only 20 laps remaining in this race, so still a long way to go in this race. I'm still in his DRS, but I know he's quick, so nothing I can do there. It's not that I net him through on purpose, it's because I know he's quick, so I thought I'd just net him through, not fight too much so I don't lose time in the race, so I can catch up, don't lose time, and then hopefully DRS will help, so he can pull me along in this race. So coming through the middle sector now, still about a second right now, but I lost the DRS already. But luckily, behind me is only a second and a half, so not too bad. So through the middle sector right now. So, very tricky. It's a tricky race, but luckily it's an okay one for me. But it's not too bad, but sometimes it's tricky. You don't give up from there. So, coming towards the end of this lap, this guy got spun in the Haas. Made a mistake there, so back into P7 once again. So I'm guessing he's pitting this lap, so he might have damage or something, or I don't know, something like that. So coming towards this, well, towards turn 1, kind of all by myself at the moment. This guy got spun again. Thank God he was ghosted there, because I would have been screwed. And then he left the session I was surprised he didn't DNF himself. So, I mean, I'm back into P6. So I'm into P6 right now. So, yeah, so he decided it had enough because of the spin. So he got spun twice. I mean, what do? You don't quit in the middle of the race because anything could happen in a Vincent race. It could be a safety car. It might be another safety car or something. So coming towards the end of lap 18, yeah, another 3-second penalty. So I was like, okay, cool. I just don't care anymore about track limits. And then Darrell has got crashed, DNF'd himself, and then it brings out another safety car. So don't leave the session when there's another safety car in a 5th race. Why DNF straight away at halfway? Makes no sense. So I kept continue, and there's another safety car, and I was on mediums for a few laps. Kind of annoyed there, but luckily, safety car brings back up the thing again. So I decided to skip to lap 20. Decided to go around again, just to, well, so I can save the mediums to the end. We're on lap 20 right now, and I don't know what to do at this point. I'm not sure to go on softs or not. But we've still got another 6 laps till I need to go on softs, till the end of the race. But I decided to go into the pits, go onto a U set of mediums, while I used on the first one. Well, nearly drift there into the pits. So I decided to take my time in the pit lane, go onto the mediums. I got no damage, that's fine. So I decided to go on mediums, use mediums, what I had on the first stint. So I thought if I use the mediums till lap 26, I can pit on for softs, do an undercut, and then hoping I can stay on softs for the last 10 laps to the end of the race. So coming towards, well, I'm at the back of the field. I think the Haas left, I think, but he's still in this race. But it's a bit odd when you leave the session and you're still in it. It's a bit confusing. I wish they'd just, yeah, I need to do that more often. So coming towards the end of the safety car period, at the end of lap 21, on the U set of mediums, I thought I need to save the sauce for the end. So I decided, well, green light's back to racing once again. That guy, I think he hit the wall there, so I think he net me through or something, because I know he has damage. But I'm not sure he has damage, but he lets me through there, so I thought, why not? And then that guy, well, I don't know what that Haas was doing there. Luckily, yeah, a bit weird there, but luckily I got past the AlphaTauri once again. So now, decided to stay behind them, because I don't want to get into a spin again. So just trying to be careful through here, at turn 4, 5, and 6. Just, I know they're helling me up, but it's okay for me. But it's still got a long way to go yet. So anything could happen in this race. So that's why I kept continuing, and just trying to get a good exit here. Luckily I did. So I was surprised he stayed there. Well, I thought, okay, fine. Kind of a little bit annoyed there because he should have just. Well, I mean, I was on the racing line. I mean, I know he had the inside, but nothing I can do there. So coming towards the end of lap 22, some of the guys were pitting. I think there was like 3 guys were pitting there. I'm quite surprised there. So I'm guessing they're trying to swap tyres or something, I don't know. That guy is DNF'd himself, so he's out of the race. I think he had damage. I think he's calling it a day or something. I know he's quick, but I don't know why he quit. He should just continue. So I decided to continue. I should be okay. This should be an easy pass at turn 4. So I decided to make sure I don't unbrake myself. Luckily I didn't this time. So I managed to overtook the Sadie's guy right here into P5 right now. In the top 5 right now. So making progress. So still not doing too bad. Kind of feeling okay at the moment. So now I've got to try get to lap 26 to go on the soft tyres. So just to go from there. So I skipped for one lap, and then that McLaren guy is he's out of the race. So I'm into P4 right now. So almost into the podium spot. Kind of in a podium spot right now, because this guy left the session earlier. I'm surprised he's still there. I don't know what to do at this bit, so I decided to skip this bit. I think it's right now. So I skipped it for one lap to lap 26, doing my personal best, and this is where I come in for softs or not. So this is kind of a tricky choice for me. The safety car hasn't come out yet, so you'll see later on in the video. We've got 10 laps remaining. This is where I can go on the soft tyres right now. Well, nearly lost it there, so luckily I saved it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of in a tricky situation. So coming towards the end of that 26, I decided to go for the gamble to go on the soft tyres. Decided to make sure I don't get a 5-second penalty. Luckily I didn't. So try and get a good pit stop. Go onto the softs to the end of the race. Decided what about stopping again. Nice stop for the boys there, onto the softs. Now this is where I need to do some qualifying pace to undercut some of these guys. Some of the guys are on old softs and some of them on mediums, I think. Old mediums, I think. So I might have a chance to catch up and also maybe undercut them a little bit. So it makes it really interesting. So I decided to skip a lap later. There's two guys with pitting. Luckily I undercut those two guys. So it was going really well after a lap. And then time I come towards turn 3, there's another frag in first 3 turns, there's another frag in the first sector. It's from that Red Bull guy who DNF'd himself. Coming towards here, there's another safety car. So I was a little bit annoyed about that. I was so annoyed. So I skipped on in the middle sector to about towards turn 8 I think it was. About now. So I skipped it a little bit, and then suddenly I got a drive through. And I was don't know what to say about that really. Kind of annoyed to myself. So a safety car and a drive through just ruined my strategy on the softs. I was a little bit annoyed, but I'm not angry about it because it's only like I'm in the top 10, so it's alright. So I skipped for one lap just to catch the safety car or something. Well, I kind of don't know what to say really about this point. So I skipped for one lap at the end of lap 29 to go on to the softs again, brand new softs, just to don't have to worry about stopping again. And then some of the guys were pitting, like one guy's on the mediums, he's pitting, one guy's on old softs, I think. So I was still a little bit annoyed at this point. And yeah, my pit stop wasn't that great, but it was a safety car anyway, so it doesn't matter, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm kind of a little bit annoyed. I keep saying that a few times now, but that's what happens really. So I got a drive through. This had to worry about stopping again. I was trying to do an undercut, but it didn't work, so because of the safety car. So at the end of the safety car on lap 30, back to racing once again. There's there's about 6 people in this lobby, but 2 of them were ghosted. It's a bit odd, but I don't know why. It's a bit confusing. So I decided to get this guy at turn 1. I managed to get him. I was ahead of him there, and then he's still alongside me. So I did give him space here, and then he just got spun. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but kind of confusing one for me because I was ahead of him at turn 1. I was ahead of him at turn 1. And then I thought, okay, that's fine. And then suddenly he was still there. It's a confusing one, but I was kind of a little bit annoyed on this final stint. So I don't know what to say really. So I had to do my drive-through, and then that was the race from there. So kind of annoyed. I keep saying that now, I don't know why. Yeah, that's what happens really. Online or something, I don't know. Yeah. Not happy about it, but that's what it is really. So I decided to come in for my drive-through at the end of that 31. I think someone else has a drive-through as well, so I'm not the only one. So I think it's that Alpha Tauri who got a drive-through as well. So I'm not the only one that has a drive-through, so I'm okay with it. So I'm kind of okay with it. But yeah, I should have been P3 on the road, or if I didn't have the drive-through, and I would have been P2 if it wasn't for the those penalties. Kind of a bit harsh, but that's what it is really. So happens really. Kind of a bit annoying, but happens really. So on that thing, so I skipped it till the last lap of the race. Right now, the guy who won, fair play to him. I think Dorego came second, so fair play to him as well. So I'm not angry about the first two. So I was trying to get the fastest lap, but it turns out I didn't do it. So coming towards the last time, so I finished P6 on the road, but it feels like I should have been P4 because of those ghosted cars. So it happens really. So P6 on the road, it's not too bad from at the back of the grid, so it's not too bad. So I'm okay with it. Yeah, so I'm okay with it. It's alright. It's not too bad. Happens all the time. So yeah, so this is the results from the race. What just happened. So yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll appreciate for that as well. Make sure you like the video then if you enjoyed and I do. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll appreciate for that as well. And I'll see you guys next time. See you guys around. See you guys in the next video or something like that. And I'll see you guys around and see you later.